Welcome back. Get ready for more whitewater action. We'll start by catching up with Eric Jackson, a legend in several sports on the water.
This is my 31st year of paddling, of which I started when I was 6 with my dad and his buddy had a kayak, and I got to paddle it down. I had flowers on it, a little homemade fiberglass job, and a large percentage of my kayaking has been spent doing slalom training, trying to make the Olympic team and competing in slalom, but then decided that just play boating, hence play boating instead of training was more fun, so I've been focusing on play boating for the last 93 to now, however long that is, 8 years. And the last 3 years I've dedicated myself 100% to kayaking and the lifestyle of kayaking, moving out of a house in the suburbs where I was kind of a yuppie kind of a guy and lived in a house, had a kayak school, drove a yuppie car. Now we live full-time in a motorhome and travel full-time with my wife and kids, 2 dogs. What this motorhome represents is the best real estate in the world. I live at the put-ins and takeouts of all the rivers, every river I'd ever want to run. I also live at every beach I'd ever want to surf at, every ski mountain I'd ever want to ski at. We're on the road 365 days a year. Why? Because this is our only mode of transportation and our only home. What it guarantees is that I spend 100% of my time with my wife and 2 kids instead of going to work, coming home, and hi kids, at 7 o'clock at night. I get up in the morning, we eat breakfast, the kids do school here, my wife homeschools them. So 100% of the time we're a family, and 100% of the time I'm a kayaker. Very cool.
It's fun traveling here, you can go anywhere you want. Fun. I think it's super fun because I get to go everywhere and watch my dad kick butt.
I'm a boat designer, which is one of my favorite things to be, simply because I'm always looking for new equipment for me. Like I'm looking for what's the next step, how can I make my paddling better through my equipment. And I've been extremely fortunate with Wave Sport to be the boat designer since 1997, where I've designed 9 boats, the X, Y, Z, Triple X, 4-Play, Evo, Easy, Big Easy, and Score. Very cool boats, all of which were unique in some way and leading in some way. And my favorite part about designing the boats is once it's guaranteed if somebody goes from their boat to my new boat, that day they're a better boater. They can do more that day than they could do the day before, which means their quality of paddling is improved, which means they're enjoying the sport to a greater level simply because of their equipment. The World Kayak Federation is simply a dream of what kayaking can be. It's the large international World Cup extreme racing, World Cup freestyle events, big prize money, big sponsors, big media. That's what the World Kayak Federation is all about. It's we've done the World Extreme Championships before. We got the Gorge Games started. The first 2 years provided prize money and sanctioning and insurance for those events. Our overall objective of the World Kayak Federation is to take the top end of the sport to a higher level.